Happy Sunday everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're enjoying the weekend. I don't know if Sussex Squad podcasts are having a live podcast today, but do make sure to go and check their channel to see if they are and tune in. So if you remember in my last video, I suggested that sooner or later people are going to start demanding more of the royals, considering how much more impact Harry and Meghan are having on their own. Slowly, and it is slowly, people are starting to ask, what are we getting from the remaining royals? What impact are they making for the people of Britain? Well, now I see a bunch of articles pop up in the last 48 hours reporting on a climate action group that are demanding that the royals rewild some of their estates. Basically, that since the royals have centered themselves as climate activists, especially Charles and William, who now apparently fancies himself the next David Attenborough, they want to see this happen ahead of the next COP26 climate summit, which will be held next month. So the wildcard campaign petition has been signed by more than 100,000 people, and Chris Packham, who is a naturalist and environmental campaigner, is spearheading this campaign. He said in an interview with Sky News that the royals have a, and I quote, powerful voice and could do something very powerful for the environment. Now, I am a skeptic, I am a critical thinker, I don't just take everything at face value, and I question everything that gets presented in the mainstream media, as you should. So part of me wonders, is this part of a bigger shadow PR campaign by the royal households in an effort to make the royals look good, and they've already planned this and the royals are just going to turn around and say, you know what, we should listen to the campaigners, we should walk the walk since we talk the talk, when in fact all they're going to be doing is planting trees and introducing wildlife and more biodiversity onto some already pretty plush estates, because that is essentially what rewilding is. It's increasing biodiversity to the environment, and who, I wonder, would be paying for all of that? The British taxpayer is likely going to be paying for that, and that's money that could actually go to more disadvantaged areas and not to the already wealthy royal estates. But by the end of it, because of the way they've set this campaign up, the royals will come out looking like great people to their most loyal followers who don't really question anything. What's even more interesting is that the individual leading this campaign, Chris Packham, was given a Queen's Honour. He was given a CBE by Prince Charles, which is what adds to my suspicion that this may be planned and the royals will get a very nice gardening upgrade to their palaces, dressed up as them being eco-friendly. It can't be denied that they are upping their PR game, since Harry and Meghan are now free to do whatever they want and pretty much just outshining them. I'm not saying that this is 100% the case, but it's something that I've considered, that this could all be leading up to a plan that makes the royals look good, because there have been similar calls to make royal households more open to the public to pay for the royals' expenses, and those have been met with silence. So it's interesting to see this campaign make the mainstream news, and it will be even more interesting to see what the response from the royals is, if they do respond at all. But I could be wrong and my theory could be completely crazy. I guess we'll see. Speaking to Sky News outside Buckingham Palace where the protest was held, Mr. Packham said, "We are asking the royal family to think about how they manage their estate, and it's a very large estate, over 800,000 acres. That's double the size of Greater London and 1.4% of the UK's land surface. So given that we have to plant more trees and encourage more biodiversity so that we have a more sustainable and resilient future, we are calling on them, the royal family, to act swiftly and promptly to make those changes on their land." He continued, "This is a very powerful family, they have a very powerful voice, and they could do something very powerful for the environment." If rewilded, the royal estates could reintroduce beavers, wolves, bison, wild boar, pine, martens, and white storks, ecologists believe. The campaign demands that 50% of the UK be fully rewilded, but has called on the royal family as the UK's biggest landowner to act first. Royal-owned territories include the Crown Estate and the Duchies of Lancaster and Cornwall. So like I said, this isn't exactly asking the royals to give anything away. If anything, it just makes their estates more amazing, which is why I'm suspicious, and I can bet if it does happen, it will be the taxpayer money that is paying for all of this. But let's see if my prediction is right. It definitely signals the start of what seems like a more calculated campaign in the media. If at all I'm right, I could be wrong. That's all for today, my lovelies. Tell me what you think of all of that, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!